All right, here we go. This is Dr. James Ryan Finn and Dr. Shannon Lord and Sullivan Francis Lord, the most gorgeous golden in the whole world, just cuddled up in our lap here as we come to you guys with a message of love and life and health and healing that comes from where? Where does healing come from, Dr. Sullivan?
Within.
Says the dog. That was actually Dr. Shannon speaking for him because he doesn't speak. But yes, okay. If a dog has a problem, what do you do?
Well, you evaluate it.
Yeah.
And then you see what it needs.
Yeah. So if it's medical attention, his arm's missing, leg, you take him for some emergency care. And same thing as a human. If you've got a limb missing in time for emergency care, if you've got a cold or a sniffle, and you give him some medicine, does the medicine heal him?
No.
Why? I thought that's why we take medicine, so that it heals us.
Because your body innately will heal when you put anything into it, whether it's medicine, whether you get adjusted, whether it's water, whether you put a Band-Aid on it. All of that is going to allow the body to heal.
And that's it. The body heals from within. And okay, if you doubt that, okay, if you get cut right now, you're going to probably heal. You're probably not going to bleed to death. Now, there's lots of things you could do for that cut. First of all, it's going to bleed. It's healing itself. That's what blood does. It flushes out. The bleeding flushes out any virus or bacteria to keep the pathogens from getting in. So, okay, the bleeding stops. You could rub a little dirt on it and just suck it up and go on. Builds character. Builds self-esteem. You could, what else? What else could you do to that cut?
Did you say a Band-Aid?
Not yet.
Okay, well, let's do a Band-Aid.
Band-Aid. You put a Band-Aid on it. You put a little Bactine on it. My family was famous for betadine, the iodine solution. You could clean it. Put the Band-Aid on it. Keep it clean. Keep it dry, whatever. But is the Band-Aid or the Bactine or the betadine or the soap and water going to heal it?
No, the body does it.
The body heals itself. And so it's just crazy to me that that's not the first place we go. With chiropractic, okay, the first thing we do is check to see, is your body functioning, healing at its peak potential? And what can happen is the bones in the spine get out of alignment, put pressure on the nerves. The body does not function and heal like it's supposed to. And you go to your medical professional, and this is not medical bashing, but other professions are concerned with changing the environment to suit the weakened body. That's your taking the drugs. That's your whatever you're going to do. That's your however you're going to treat your injury, your illness, your cancer, your neurodegenerative disease. That's the medicine that you take, that you change the environment by taking a chemical into your body. Well, chiropractic is concerned with strengthening the body to suit the environment. And that works.
Yeah, it's like, you're about to go on vacation, go out of town, and do you clean your house before you leave, or you come back to a big old mess? Or if you have a stinky, filled up garbage can full of stinky stuff and a stinky fridge, do you clean it before you go, or do you wait and come back and do all that after? And It's the same kind of concept with that. So if
you let it go. And so, okay, we're created from two cells. Two cells come together when people love each other very, very much. And then they start to divide. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. And then 9 months later, a baby's born. How did that happen? The mom didn't have to think about it. The mom didn't have to do anything. The mom just had to not interfere with it. You had to not smoke cigarettes, not smoke crack. You had to just not mess up that process. Then this beautiful baby is born with 2 eyes and a heart and a lung, and 2 lungs, and everything where it's supposed to be, ready to take on the world, given everything that it needs to respond to its environment, to react to its environment, to build an immune system, to build a life, to build a health, to grow and become a self-sustaining being, we hope, by 20. So, all these things that happen, unless you screw that up. The body didn't need any help to be formed, to be born as a baby. The body doesn't need help to become a healthy adult. It just needs no interference. But what do? First thing is, baby's born. Let's get some vaccines on them. Let's go and rub some crap in their eyes because to treat every baby that's born for chlamydia with silver nitrate in their eyes or whatever they use. That's why babies in those new baby pictures look all swollen eyes. That's not because they're born. That's from the drugs. Naturally born babies don't look like that. But then, okay, doctor grabs your head, pulls, twists, up to 50 pounds of pressure considered normal during childbirth. That causes subluxation of the spine. So when those bones get out of place, put pressure on the nerve, those subluxations never leave you. So people come in at 30, 40, 50 years old, we look in we take an x-ray of their spine, we see 30, 40, 50 years of damage, their back's hurting, and the nerve right there runs their stomach. Oh, I've had stomach problems for 20 years. I've been taking Tagamet or whatever drug they gave me to change my environment rather than seeking to see what the cause is so that my body can be strengthened to suit the environment.
In infants, so brand new babies into this world, a lot of the common symptoms that the moms will see with their kids are latching issues. So if they're trying to breastfeed and having issues with their head turning, or they're not able to attach correctly, a lot of them are having digestive issues and colic, ear infections, or just having a difficult birth in general, and that's all trauma. Now preschool and middle school age, ear infections again, eczema, digestive issues, delayed development, you got some poor posture, that's super common, ADD, ADHD.
And do those kids become healthy adults, Dr. Shannon?
Unfortunately, no.
No, and that's why we've got such a mess in our country. That's why we've got a $4 trillion healthcare system. $4 trillion that you pay for whether you're sick or not. And the people that are healthy and well, they spend 1/3 the national average on their healthcare system. The people that get adjusted spend 1/3 the national average on their healthcare system. They take 85% less medications. These people are radically healthier than the course. They spend 59% less days hospitalized when they do get sick. So, if you want to save your planet, save yourself first. So that's it. And if you've not been checked by your chiropractor lately, if you do not get regular adjustments, if you are a human and have a spine and have been born, that is what is best for you physiologically. There is no pitch, there's no commercial, this is nothing, but this is to save the planet. If you are healthier, the sum of the people around you get healthier. By definition, all boats rise. You're the sum of the 10 people you hang out with. And that's what we do every day. The people we hang out with get adjusted. They're proactive with their health. They're proactive in every aspect of their life, whether it's their finances or being prepared for an emergency, like whatever it is, like that's who we hang out with every day. And we see these people get better, so it makes us better. And the planet's better when people get adjusted. But the only way to know if you are subluxated and if chiropractic can help you is to get an exam. And yeah, everything we see is some type of old trauma, be it being born, be it falling, slipping, whatever, touch football. Then it's neglect. Oh, it'll go away. No, it doesn't hurt anymore. Then it becomes poor health. That's your chronic illness. That's your asthma and food. That's your headache and no energy. That's your neck and back pain and arm pain. Oh, I never felt right after I fell. We had a guy we adjusted last week, fell when he was 10 years old. It was a dirt bike. Never felt better after his adjustment. But if you want to get in for the Phenomenal Health Exam, we have a very special offer. Write this number down now. 850-386-7700. 850-386
7700.
Also known as
850-386-7700.
And if you're one of the first 3 callers right now, you can get our Phenomenal Health Exam for no charge. We have developed this exam. It's normally, if you go to tell them what all is included in that. If you go try to get this stuff at the medical doctor, it's going to cost you thousands.
We do a case history, and we want to understand what kind of stressors you've been through in your life. Like you've been born, and then go through major traumas.
Starts there.
Yeah. What do you do for a living? What's your day-to-day life like? What's causing your problems? And then from there, we do range of motion study. We want to see how is your spine moving. Can you turn your head without having any symptoms? From there, we put you on 2 scales. Do you favor one side? Is your right side 15 plus pounds? Is it 2 pounds off? Now from there we do a posture scan. We want to see the actual physics going on with your posture and how that's interfering with your nervous system and what could be causing that postural imbalance. And then from there we also do any specific neurological or orthopedic testing as suited necessary clinically.
First of all, go try to get that. Tell your neurologist you want to come for a basic neuro exam. What's that going to cost? How long will you have to wait for that? How many referrals do you have to do that? We do that day 1 on everyone.
Right. And from there, we want to take x-rays on most of our patients as long as it's clinically indicated. And from that, it's digital x-ray. You pop up.
Immediately we see it.
Immediately we'll see what kind of, what's going on with the shape of their spine.
But if you were to try to go get all that stuff at the hospital or your medical doctor, first off, they don't do the level of testing that we do to see if there's interference to your body's healing. They're going to look to see what testing can we do to chemically, if it's a medical doctor, they give medicine. What do we do medically to help you? Anyway, that would cost you thousands. In our office, because we care about our community, we've capped the cost down. It's just $185. So, if you're one of the first callers right now, 850-386-7700, 850-386-7700.
850-386-7700.
You or a loved one can get the phenomenal health exam for free. So neck pain, back pain, headaches, anything that you have not gotten an answer for. If you're taking a medication that you know is dangerous and you want to reduce that or get off of it by getting your body functioning and healing better, give us a call at Finn Chiropractic at
850-386-7700.
because your chiropractor loves you.
And there's nothing you can do about it.